This is a tutorial on how you're going to register your children for classes using our new online system. You'll go to our public-facing website, ccgva.org. You'll need to log in to your Homeschool Life account, which takes you to our private members-only page. Click on the registration info link. There's some important information here. These buttons, the class enrollment details, provides the information that was in the email that was sent out recently, included the timeline for registration, information about deposits, the specific dates when online registration will open. This button will take you to the course descriptions and the class schedule. When you're ready to actually register, you'll click on this button, click here to view class matrix and enroll in classes. You will see that it is a series of boxes. Other than our top box up here, which is for adults who might want to register in a language class, they are set up by date and time. So there's a Tuesday at 9 a.m. box, a Tuesday at 10 a.m. box for every hour of Tuesday, as well as every hour of Thursday, all the way through Thursday at 1 p.m. The boxes are set up by category. So you can see that Tuesday at 11 a.m., we have preschool, elementary, middle school, and high school offerings. Sometimes there is one option per category. At Tuesday at 12, there's one preschool option, there's 2 elementary options, there's 3 high school options. You can only choose one per category. If you'd like to see a class and information about it, you're going to click on the box. It'll open it up, it'll give you the course description, information about the curriculum, the grade, the time, and the instructor. One thing to note is that the language classes, ASL continuation for middle school, the Spanish classes, as well as Barbara McCarthy's math classes are going to list the instructor as Julie Zubris, which is not correct for the class, but how it is set up in the system. Over on this side, you're going to have the financial information, so it's going to show the tuition and the supplies. It'll also show that there's a $50 deposit. That deposit is not in addition to the tuition. The tuition is $250 total. Once you pay your deposit, $200 is what is still due. When you are done looking at a class, you just exit out. And you can see that when we were in there, right now, it says sign up for this class hasn't opened yet, so I can't do anything with it. Some of our classes are in more than one category. For example, pre-K to second art would be in the preschool box as well as the elementary box. Algebra 1 is another one. It would be in the middle school box as well as the high school box. It's also a 2-day-a-week class, so it's going to be listed on Tuesday at 10 a.m. in middle school and high school, as well as Thursday at 10 a.m. in middle school and high school. If you want to register for the class, it does not matter which Algebra 1 box you click on. You just pick a box. I'm going to click on it, and then over here it's going to give you a list of all of your students that are in the system, and I can just click the box next to my student, click the register button, and I have successfully registered him. If I would also like to register him for world history, I could click on it, and he is listed here, but when I hover over the box, I don't have the option to click on it, and it tells me that the class schedule conflicts with existing registration. It won't allow me to register for more than one class at the same time to avoid conflicts. If I want to register him for nature study because Catherine's class is going to be great, but I come over here and I go to click on it. Once again, it doesn't allow me to, and now it tells me that the student does not meet the grade requirements. He's not in the proper grade to be able to register for this class. You'll also get a notification if the class is full. There is waiting lists set up, and you would automatically be added to a waiting list. Once I've registered, I can see up in my balance up here that it's automatically created an invoice for my deposit. So I registered for one class, so I have a balance of $50. If I registered for 2 or 3 classes, my balance would be more. When I click on that, it takes me into this, and I can see that I have class registration for Algebra 1, the upfront class fee deposit. It's due April 1st. That's the day we're going to collect it, and it says that I owe $50. You would have a separate invoice over here for each of the classes for which you register. Do not click on this button and go to Pay Now. That will take you to PayPal. We cannot take PayPal payments for deposit checks. It must be a check that is handwritten to the teacher and turned in on April 1st. One other thing I'd like to show you, if I go back to my class matrix, so if I go back to my registration info, and I go back into the class matrix, and you cannot remember what classes you might have registered your students for, I do get emails about that every year, you can see that. You can click on any of the matrix boxes. There's a Manage Class Registration. Click on that. There currently is no classes going on, so you would have to click on Future Classes, but I can see that we are signed up for Algebra 1. I can see that the cost is $380. That takes into account the deposit. And if I want to print that, I click on the participation report, and it will provide me a nice PDF form. It will include all of your children and all the classes in which they are registered, and you will have that available anytime that you need it. Hopefully this has been helpful.